Okay, we got 8 minutes, 6 seconds on this one. One more second than last one. I don't know why, but we're rolling with it. So the story was that, yeah, I had um, not one, but three exams to pass, two to get a result from, and yeah. So I did pass the three exams because I was in survival mode, and one of the exams that I hadn't had taken, I didn't pass. And there is something called graduation last chance or something that you can take a retake um, before the actual retake. Yeah, that's what is gonna take what you call be repeated a long time for a long time now in this video, the retake. So I went to the retake and I told you so. And it was oral. And it was just me moving to a new house at the same time with all the pressure mounting and the suicidal thoughts at all time high with money, with relationships, with everything. And I had decided by then, okay, I'm not gonna um, keep in contact with my family as well because it's just more pressure and more kind of toxicity in my life that I didn't need. So all of the things were falling apart. And if you look at it from objective point of view, even now is kind of falling apart. Objectively viewing that the money problems, the paying rent, job security, visa security, and everything else. But we're getting there. So the funny thing was that I was used to this morning routine, let's call it. I would wake up, I would um, listen, not listen, I would read uh, with my own voice what I wanted from life. The extraordinary things, helping people, um, pushing people towards their dreams, the material wealth, the adoration, admiration, everything in vivid details. After all, I'm like I've been writing for 17 years. By now, I know how to explain and how to paint a vivid picture of fiction, which is not fiction for me, but it's called delayed excellence, but we're getting there as well. So I went to the exam. I had prepared not with my utmost because I never do my most unless it's necessary, so I don't waste energy. So I figured, okay, this is enough for passing grade. And although sometimes it's not you aim for 10 and you get 7, for me it's like my assessment has been always on the dot that I say, okay, this is enough for 6, I get 7. I say this is enough for 6, I get 6. I never get like 5. I never got 5 for preparing for 6 because I'm just curious and I go deeper anyways. So I went to the whole thing and I failed that because it was oral and it was quite a strict teacher, and she wanted to know the specific details discussed in the work groups, and there was no documentation of work groups. You needed to be there, and because I was sick, I couldn't show up. So I literally broke down near the office of my study advisor, and I said, okay, there is no chance. Sure, there is another retake in like 2 months, but I don't have the money to pay the 2 months. So my study was gonna be revoked and I would be sent back or just left on my own device to figure out what to do in a foreign country, seek refuge or something. And yeah, So it was quite a tumultuous time, to say the least. And I stood there, and he told me that the professor had given me another chance, another, say it, retake for the next week. And I thought, okay, I'm not gonna, I have prepared as necessary as enough. I'm just gonna go home and kill myself, and that's it. And I was just so sure about it that I just was itching to get back home. And one funny thing happened. I stood there, and I realized that my study advisor, who was a very kind man and is a kind man, who was standing there, and he gave me this alternative that, okay, don't you want the chance? As if just it was like, I don't know if he was taking it seriously or not, but it was like, yeah, yes or no. My life was just a choice of yes or no. Do I take the chance or not? And yeah, so this gonna have a part three, I guess, because my storage is running out and I'm dabbling in details. But yeah, so I said, okay, even if I kill myself, I'm gonna say yes and have this lifeline to show up next week. So why not just say yes and go kill myself anyways? And I said yes, and he knew my yes was as empty as it can be, but because it was registered as a yes, so I took my chance on it and stuff like that. So the funny thing is, the day I prepared with my whole soul for the retake of the retake, because there was no other chance. There was no other retake of the retake of the retake. But yeah, and the funny thing, the whole, let's say, source of strength thing that I'm trying to literally profess and kind of elaborate on in this two videos, it's actually the third video, and this is not no gimmick. I'm literally running out of storage. So yeah, till the next one, bye.